You dress on treasure.
Who?
You.
No, I hear them when I went Ghana.
I see your dress, but I thought you dress on treasure.
No. So folks, this is MTV. We are here on the grounds of the Nimba County Community College in sunny College City, Nimba County, where the collaborating political party CPP, is today holding primary between two of its candidates in Nimba, Madam Edith Gongloe-Weh of the Liberty Party and Taa Wongbae of the Alternative National Congress. So today CPP decides who goes as its candidate in Nimba for the midterm senatorial election. And the momentum is being built here. We want to talk to a few persons. Let me talk to Mr. Lawrence Swart of the Alternative National Congress. He's one of the officials of the Alternative National Congress. So my name is Augustine. I'm here today to bring you the live coverage of this event. Mr. Lawrence Swart, can you please talk to CNTV quickly? So let's talk to Mr. Lawrence Swart. He's one of the officials of the Alternative National Congress. Anthony Swart, welcome to. Something is happening in there. We learned that fighting is taking place in there. So there is fighting taking place right now. There is fighting taking place right now. So there is fighting taking place right now. Fighting is taking place. Fighting is taking place here. Fighting is taking place here. The whole place has turned chaotic. Fighting is taking place here. There is fighting taking place here on the grounds of the. Fighting is taking place here. The whole place has turned chaotic. Everybody is running. I see everybody running. Let's see. What happened inside there? There's so much party there. I see people are fighting, people are stoning, people are throwing stones. You see everybody is running. We see everybody is running. Fighting is taking place here. There is fighting taking place here. People are throwing people are throwing stones. People are throwing stones. I see people throwing stones all around. I see people throwing stones. I see people throwing stones. So we gotta be very careful here. The guys are throwing stones. We have Liberia National Police here, but I don't know why the police is not trying to arrest the situation. Let me go there to see what happens. I'm seeing the guys are fighting. So the whole place are turned chaotic. Fighting is taking place here. People are throwing stones. See people throwing stones. So why is the police not trying to address the situation? So this is what happened.
is this?
So this is what happening here. The guys are fighting. The whole place are turned chaotic. So the primary, this is it. So folks, the CPP primary here in Nimba has turned chaotic. Fighting, there is intense fighting now amongst supporters of both candidates. Supporters of both candidates are here, are engaged into fierce battle here. We see people throwing stones. So we were compelled. I was compelled to run away for fear of my life. This is dangerous. This is so dangerous. So this is it. We are here today. Most of the guys are disenchanted. Fighting is taking place. So I'm not seeing the possibility of the process continuing. Let's go there and see if we can talk to a few executives here. Let's see if we can talk to a few persons here.
One night after year, Mr. Kula. One night after year, Mr. Kula.
The process will go on. No single person has monopoly over the CPP process. And we must ensure that this process goes on. It doesn't have to please Taa or please Edith.
What mechanism have you put in place to arrest the situation?
Very good. I mean, right now, we will make sure that we intervene on all sides. But let me say this: the political processes are sometimes charged with this kind of happening, and we will ensure that this process is calm, and we ensure that we go to this election.
How can you blame the process? The process on Taa Wongbae, the disruption.
You are not a journalist.
Are you a journalist?
Which journalist is who you attend? I mean, what do you call that?
Which journalist is who you attend?
No, the CPP is a primary community rules. Have you seen the rules? I can provide for you the one rules. The rules are very clear. The rules are very clear as to what happened at what point in time and what happened. And all that I know as an executive of the CPP, we have followed all of the rules. I'm also a member of the DPS in the primary community. I know that we follow all of the rules. But from last night, the ANC, Taa Wongbae, and the ANC have been crying that the process has been manipulated.
So are you alleging that?
No,
So when the process can go on, Mr. Kula.
With this kind of situation, do you see the possibility?
I thought that whether Taa Wongbae wins or either wins, it is a win for the CPP.
He is Martin Kula, one of the officials of the.
So this is it. This is Sam TV. We are still here on the grounds of the Nimba County Community College, where the CPP primary has turned chaotic here. The primary is taking place, or was to take place, between Taa Wongbae of the Alternative National Congress, the ANC, and Madam Edith Gongloe-Weh of the Liberty Party, the LP. CPP today, partisans and executive of the party have converged here today to decide who goes as the CPP's candidate, senatorial candidate for the midterm senatorial election. But as we speak now, the hall is empty. Let's continue with this interview with this.
Wow,
Thank you.
So, folks, this is Sam TV. We are still here. I don't know his name. We are still here. We are still here today. Caesar, please help me bring my back up there.
The manager can, they're pushing people.
So we are still here in San Nicolas at the Nimba County Community College. So as we speak now, everybody has left. All the delegates, those from Monrovia, those from Bon County, and even executives from all across Nimba, from the 9 to 12 districts. Let's see, we can talk to some few persons here. So let's see.
It doesn't also mean that he has not happened in Liberia.
So who are responsible for the disruption and destruction of material in there?
No. I don't want to share blame now.
But others are accusing finger. They are pointing finger.
Democratic elements.
So who are the anti-democratic elements that destroy the material inside there?
I am saying I don't want to go to the extent of calling the names of individuals.
Are you afraid to call the people that destroy material that damage inside there?
Fear is not in my DNA.
But why are you afraid to talk to people?
So that's your choice of word.
Do you see the process continue?
Yes, this process will continue. We will vote. We will get a candidate for Nimba.
Many of the delegates are blaming the election commission and the CPP for not bringing the president of police here to guard the process.
Good. That is your side, and that could be their interpretation. But the reality is that the police, a state machinery, refused after being informed, invited to guard this process to come. We don't know their, motivation, but we can say.
One thing is responsible for the alleged refusal to come here.
I love that. That they're not here, they can better explain that to you. But that we were able to reach out to them.
Did you formally invite them?
Of course we did. Of course we did.
So that refusal to come here,
according to you, Mr. Swap, of course we did. That they were officially invited to come and observe this process, and not just to observe, but to protect it in line with their statutory responsibilities and duties. That they are not here is a question that you should be giving to them.
But some of the candidates will not have the voting rights and enter in the hall.
Why they are not here. The police will have to tell you exactly why they are not here. If there are candidates who told you that they have voting rights and they did not enter, I'm yet to see them.
People from the
ALP.
like to see them. The ALP.
The ALP.
No.
You said this voting process will
continue. You guys are media practitioners, right? You said this voting process will continue. Everyone can come out and say, you guys will not come. 1 minute. There is a circular from the ALP that suspended over 20 members of the county administration. Are you getting me? And that circular, Nimba, we're not discussing Basel, we're not discussing Bon, we're not discussing Monserrado.
Sawas, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Continue to the media.
Your phone, Okay. So, folks, this is SMTV. We are still here on the grounds of the Nimba County Community College. We still talk to, I see officers of the Liberia National Police. I think we can get a few words from the police. And they were accused of not making their presence felt here, despite the invitation extended them. The police is here. The police have been accused of. The police have been accused. Welcome to the press.
What was them here today? What is the issue happening here? Members of the CPP but I can give you good assurance. This election will be CPP will win. We have already talked to the security. We're going to beef up the security.
Have you been able to identify where the fight came from?
It was very naive on the part of the other group.
Which group?
The ANC. They are election head. The CPP election head made a pronouncement that all of the two of the and they are going to come one after the other. When Madam Gongloe-Weh and her group entered, they didn't wait for him to get seated. They left up upstairs and the other way they started trying to fancy the people all together. Surprisingly, we saw boys chunking all the chairs, chunking keys away, and that's how the whole process came to.
So somebody will ask why you did not contact the security earlier. Now you contact the security persons to be here.
We contacted security, and the number of security looking and ready, and they knew their job. And they talked to us. They said they were going to send on the kind of security they needed.
What next after a year? What next? After the first
like I said, we gave you people the assurance. CPP going to hold. We're going to conduct this program.
Now it's 1 minute past 3. Will you still hold today?
It will still hold today.
So if one,
the security are working on some modalities.
If the primary, if it must continue, what mechanism have you put in place to ensure the safety of delegates who have conversed here to make the decision?
Well, as you all may know, CPP is four political party institution, and we're going to contact the CPP head office, and they're going to respond to it quickly.
if one refuses to come, what would be the next step?
That means you saw your way out. Then that means the other person who would take the lead will go on right back.
Thank you.
I'm down on my position. The Secretary General.
Let's do the secretary. He becomes part of the Electoral Commission. I think he's one of the Electoral staff. Welcome to the press.
What is your name? My name is Shawete Tua, a member of the Commission Board of the CPP, Nimba County Primary. What happened here? Well, we peacefully started this process, and registration of delegates went on, and we started reading the delegate listing to identify delegates that are in the hall. But we had information from other colleagues, and they said, oh, the candidates need to be in to identify delegates. And we saw it so prudent that the candidates should be in so that they can recognize, because the campaign process is on. Actually, it was 2 hours, but then the process delayed a bit, so we increased it to 1 hour, which is 3 hours. So after the process, some of our colleagues said the candidates need to be in so that they can identify the delegate, and after reading the delegate listing, because they stand and you identify, so that you'll be able to see the delegates. And that was a very brilliant decision. While on the podium, the first person we called was, in fact, when we placed call to them, the madam consented to be in the hall, and she started to come, and she started to come.
Who is she? The madam.
Madam Gongloe-Weh came in. She consented and she came in.
She came first.
Yeah, she came in first, and followed by Taa Wongbae later. When I was also serving as the MC and also member of the board. Right away, we saw the honorable coming, and then we told the people to turn the microphone off because we needed to invite him in. But what we saw was a barrage of, guys joining.
Taa Wongbae.
Yes.
Okay.
So we just saw the guys coming, and to my utmost surprise, I told the DJ to off the system so that we can put things in place, because the honorable was coming. We needed to have invited him officially. So it was a surprise when we just saw people putting, and it was actually.
So who do you think brought it from?
For me, candidate.
Some of your colleagues who were contracting like you that were supported directly. Why are you stuttering?
Well, for me, I'm not stuttering, right? The argument is the madam have already sat, and it was on a Wongbae who was now being ushered in. So, and when the madam is being ushered and she have a seat, now the next candidate in line is on a Wongbae.
You being one of the members of the board. Now we're still, what's the way forward?
Well, right now, I think as you saw the process, it was jeopardized. And as you saw, the issue of violence, I don't know. This process, we are trying to hold the image of the CPP. And the CPP cannot, no one political party will want to disrupt this process on the basis of their own conviction. Because what we're trying to do here, who wins become
Madam Weh.
For me, I'm speaking ironically because.
Are you afraid to tell?
Are you afraid? I'm telling you, the process here, from the way, for me, I saw it as my opinion, is not a bow. But I'm speaking to you as member of one political party. Yeah, because you as a journalist also need to understand that the other expert, the candidate sat. Madam Weh sat, and then the next person we usher in was on the side.
Let me ask you, when did Madam Weh enter the hall? Madam
Weh was the first candidate to have entered.
When? At what time? Was the DJ playing when she entered?
Madam Weh supporters, obviously, once the candidate have sat, and then the
election violation put the car under control.
Now.
Thank you.
So when the process still continue?
You guys need to guide me, right?
Yeah.
The madam sat, and then because we placed call to the both of them, and the response we got from the madam first, she said she was coming. She didn't, have problem of coming. But then the next complaint, when I asked the electoral board, equally the guy who placed the call, he said, Taa said he want to consult with his party. And obviously, once you come to election, you need to run campaign. And when you're running a campaign, even when we're reading the delegate listing, they've even brought a suggestion, and we consider yes.
Now, when Madam Wei,
as far as I'm concerned, we need to have a meeting, and I can assure you that this process will continue.
When Madam Wei was entering the hall,
today, my brother, the issue of delegate, I think we posted the delegate list.
The question today, people are getting hurt already in the hospital.
For me, I don't want to give report to that because I'm not a security personnel.
When Madam Wei was entering the hall, was the DJ playing when Madam Wei entered the hall? If so, did you ask the DJ to pause the music?
After the madam came in, I'm telling you, I was the master of ceremony. I told the DJ to put the music off after the madam sat. And the next person we heard, because he said he was consulting with his party before coming, and then we saw him coming. So what's the next action now? Our next action is to see the will of the CPP to have the convention today, the primary. Trust me.
Did he allow the supporters of Madam Gongloe to leave the state before allowing her?
We need to hear from Taa Wongbae.
So I'm saying equally, I'm still saying this, that it was upon the arrival of Taa Wongbae that we saw this disruption. So I'm not saying it was disrupted or it was cut.
Upon the arrival.
Yeah, upon the arrival in the hall.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So this is SMTV. We stay here at the Nimba County Community College, where CPP was today expected to select its candidate for the Mayton senatorial election, but the process has turned blooded. We saw people throwing stones, and we are understanding that people have already been brutalized and taken to the hospital here. And though some of the executives we've talked to have said the process will continue, but from my independent, in my opinion, I don't see the process continue here. Looking at the situation here, in fact, on Taa Wongbae, we are even been informed that Taa Wongbae has already left. Most of the guys from the Alternative National Congress have already left for Ganta, and Taa Wongbae is being accused of his supporters are being accused. And welcome to SMTV, Princeton Lofen. You are a supporter of Madam Edith Gongloe-Weh. What do you make of the process?
I thank you very much. I speak to you in my capacity, not just a mere supporter, but a stalwart. Okay.
So this is SMTV. We are still here. We are still here, folks. We went to talk to Representative Roger Doma. He is district serving representative and also a star of Unity Party.
I think you are witness. I also need to ask you what is happening. We're all witnesses.
What if the primary has been disrupted?
You know, in every event as such, we have some criminals that will come. So there were few talks that were brought from Liberia. I think they were brought on a mission.
By whom?
But the mission has failed.
By whom?
I'm in search of the experiment. So any of the experiment that is not on the ground, probably is the president who brought the talks.
Then who could that experiment be, sir?
Have you seen any of the experiment around?
We don't know.
I think, yeah, just check around. If the both of them are not here, then they brought them. Okay. But if one of them is not here, then it is that person who
are you disappointed with the way the process is being handled so far?
Who are politicians will calculate all of these things. Okay. So I'm not disappointed.
So you expected this from the onset?
I'm hopeful that the process can continue even with this.
What does the CPP rule say regarding this kind of incident?
Well, we will look at the disciplinary aspect of it. But as far as I'm concerned, my concern is for the process to continue so that we can have a plan.
Let's look at the time. At this time now, the process has been disrupted. Suppose the process go up to night time. Don't you think it will be unsafe for you?
We still got time. We still got time. It is just after 3.
What impact do you think this disruption will have on the CPP?
So now people are afraid of defeat when they don't come with open minds. They come with the fixed mind that I must win. So in the process of fear of defeat, so they try all of these techniques.
CPP sees itself as major political opponent to or rather to the ruling coalition for democratic change. Were they gonna way your partisans or executives are conducting themselves?
Did I hear you say see itself or Liberians know that it is the most?
Okay, and
they actually have today is a bad precedent.
Is it a recipe for defeat?
I agree, it is not what we expect,
okay.
But this is not a press of account. Even the ruling party, you go there, this kind of thing happens.
Okay.
So it is expected in the political process where there are contestation, people respond in various ways. And those who are weak in leadership will respond in the way that we have seen the right way.
So I coming?
Oh yes, for me I saw it.
So what next, Honorable Duma?
What next is this process should resume so that we can have a candidate that we all can come into.
Why if one of the parties refuses to come?
Yeah. There are 3 political parties. The good thing is all of us have submitted the names of our people.
4 political parties.
In voting, 4 political parties. In voting, you can decide to abstain. Okay. So if the other party decide to abstain, the other people will vote and the winner is going to go.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So the voice of Representative Roger Duma. He represents District Number 7, Nimba County. He's a stalwart of the Unity Party, former ruling Unity Party. We are still here today. We are still here in Sunny College City, Nimba County. We are still here in Sunny College City, Nimba County. We want to balance our reports here. We've talked to someone from the. We actually want to speak to. So we're still here. Was arrested with rocks in his pocket, so he's been turned over to the police for an investigation. You see, as you can see there, this guy was arrested. So the guy was arrested with rocks in his pocket. So he has been apprehended by the police. In fact, he has been turned over to the police. So, folks, this guy has been arrested by the police. So, folks, we are still here. Folks, we don't see the possibility of the process continuing because of the tension. Tension is being built. Intense tension is being built. Tension is being built amongst supporters of the 2 candidates, Madam Edith Gongloe-Weh and Taa Wongbae. Tension is being built. We don't see the possibility of this process continuing here. So you see people keep fighting here. People are running away. We see people keep fighting. People keep fighting here. People keep fighting. People keep fighting here. People keep fighting. We see people running away. This is what we predicted from the onset. From the onset, a lot of us expressed our independent opinion about this process because prior to this event, we saw how, I don't know the adjective to use, and this is what we predicted. We knew that this would have been the outcome of the process because supporters of both candidates have been attacking one another on the social media. Even physically, people have been engaged in clashes, and so we knew that this would have been the outcome of the process, or we knew that this is what would have come out of the process because of the way supporters of both candidates have conducted themselves over the time. So today, the entire process has ended in chaos, and we don't see the possibility of this process continuing today because of the tension that is being built here in San Nicolas on the grounds of the Nimba County Community College. Representative Doma is there. Mr. Dodo, how you doing? So this is Same TV. We stay here. So folks, tension keeps building. Tension keeps building here. We already talked with him. Tension keeps building here. Tension keeps building here. We actually want to talk to people from the Alternative National Congress. We've talked to people from ANC. We've talked to people from Liberty Party. We actually want to hear from the Alternative National Congress. We are looking for some executives of the. Where's Manaway? Is she here? Okay, so Manaway is now leaving. Can we talk to Manaway? She may not have it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible that we can talk to any of the candidates. We are not seeing Taa Wongbae around. Manaway is now just getting her vehicle to leave the scene here. We don't see it possible to talk to. So this is Same TV. We are still here. So this is Same TV. We stay here. Chipa, how you doing? We stay here today on the grounds of the Nimba County Community College, where the CPP Primary intended to decide who goes as the CPP's candidate for the May 10th senatorial election has turned bloody. People have. We are still here. Everything here is in disarray now. So we are still here. This is Same TV. We are still here. It is not really possible. So we're still here. This is same TV. So those of you been following us, my name is Augustine Dan. We are still here at the Nimba County Community College in Sanikole. Today, executives and members and executives of the collaborating political parties CPP have converged here for the sole purpose of electing candidate for the CPP in Nimba for the midterm senatorial election. But the process has turned bloody. Everything is in complete chaos. People keep fighting. People keep throwing stones. People are walking away. And our understanding is Mr. Taa Wongbae of the Alternative National Congress, who is being accused, or whose supporters are being accused of instigating this chaos, has left already. Madam Edith is still here, but we don't see her possible to talk to her now. She may not be in the readiness to talk to the press, but we are still here to see how this process ends. Those we've talked to, especially from the CPP electoral board, have expressed optimism that this process will continue, but from the local things, we don't see this process possible. So, this is it. We are still here at the grounds of the Nimba County Community College in Sanikole, and this is same TV. Keep following us as we bring you the live coverage of the happenings here today in Sanikole, Nimba County. So this is an unfortunate situation. People have left their busy schedule and traveled from Monrovia all the way here to Nimba County for this program, for this event. And unfortunately, the event should have started, according to the itinerary, this event should have started at 10 o'clock. Later on, it was pushed to 2 o'clock. And according to my official time here, it is now 3:46 p.m. here in Liberia. 15:46 now is my official time here, and the process has not even kicked off. So we don't know. Though people we've talked to have said the process will continue, but from the local things, we don't see a possible, we don't see the continuation of this event possible here, because the candidates who should even participate in the process have already left, and most of the delegates have also left, already left. And people are pointing accusing finger at Taa Wongbae because the chaos was allegedly instigated by his supporters. So we will make effort in order to balance our report. We will make effort to contact the office of Taa Wongbae to respond to this allegation, because the fracas occasioned or coincided with his entry into the hall. This is why people are pointing accusing finger at him, that his supporters were the ones who caused. No, we understand. I think she should be in the car.
But the guy came out, let's rest.
Yeah. So Mr. Taa Wongbae has been accused here. His supporters have been accused of instigating this chaos. We want to make effort to get to him so that he can respond to this allegation. We don't want to base our report on allegation, and we don't want to report one-sided story. So this is Same TV. We still here at the Nimba County Community College in Nimba County, where the primary intended. Let me talk to Diane Vatike. Mr. Vatike, can you talk to Same TV, please? I see that you so much, you look exhausted. Mr. Vatike, you are the chairman for the Friends of Edith in Nimba County. You see how the process is being handled so far. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm seriously disappointed in Taa Wongbae. I expected him to control his gangs, and I expected him to respect the decision of the CPP for the fact that this primary was organized for evaluation. Evaluated both of them, he, Honorable Taa Wongbae and Madam Gongloe-Weh. The best person will be selected, and the entire collaborating political parties will support that individual. But for you to take it to be something that you plan to destroy the entire, collaboration, that's not a good thing. Okay. He added very bad. We got the information, we reported it, but no one took it serious.
Prior to the event, you got it.
We got the information. I can show you the text in my phone. I got the text in my phone. I got it from an individual, a reliable.
What did he say?
Intelligence. That
what did the person tell you?
The person told us that Taa had instructed his men, because previous day he had decided to go independent. The fact that the entire, the three political parties were not going to support him, and he had, gotten information there. In fact, he's not the candidate that could emerge victorious in a particular primary. So that's the decision he had previously embarked on.
So you are totally disappointed with this?
I'm just disappointed in him, because if you agree, she relaxed. Because for the fact that she did not come here.
Did she sustain any wound from the?
No, for me, I did not. But I'm disappointed. Seriously, for the fact that I expected everyone to act in accordance with the rules and regulations of the let's say the primary process. And besides that, I expected Taa and his guys to pull the CPP first, because the idea of the CPP, you are telling the Liberian people that the government is not proceeding well. We are going to give you a leadership that will emancipate this land. A leadership that are going to end your suffering, that are going to improve your economic situation in a country. So when you start the way, now he and his guys proceeding.
Most people hold a view that this year's senatorial election will be a test to your collaboration, and seeing the way you guys are conducting yourselves. Can we then say it is not possible that the collaboration can hold?
It's possible that it will hold. The only thing the CPP can do now, no bad fighters should be, getting rid of. That is the ANC. The ANC is a bad fighter attached to the three political parties.
Do you want ANC to be get rid of?
I tell you seriously.
For the collaboration?
ANC is not a good political party. Let me tell you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So he's Mr. Diane Vatike. He is the chairperson of the Friends of Edith. Where's the old man? I want to talk to her. Is it possible? She in the car?
Can we talk with her?
Yeah. Who's in there? Oh, okay.
Because I saw her car.
So we want to talk to the national chairman of the Liberty Party, Senator Steve Zago, to tell us how he feels about this disruption. What's in the Zago? Hey, my man. You are not there? Wow. We can still talk to him. Senator Zago, welcome to Saint TV. Welcome to Saint TV. In the Daily Observer. Even though we learn, already talk to the press. What do you make of this process?
What do I make of this process? How the process is
the situation, the situation at hand.
There's never inventions that it could happen this way.
Okay.
But there are many things that are happening. We tend to point to a deliberate action by some group of people. But the CPP will investigate and make a determination as to those who will be held liable. But the Liberty Party is here. My candidate is there. I took her to the hall. When things became chaotic, I had to bring her back into a safe area and take her from harm's way. It's regrettable, but it's not surprising. It is still resistant today. Nimba County is a major county. Everyone want to win Nimba County. Liberty Party want to win Nimba County. So the BPF will conduct the voter perception survey. It points to the fact that Edith Gongloe-Weh won this thing here. The mindset of the people of Nimba suggests that Edith can win this election. So are you still waiting for the conduct? This is the venue of the convention. This is the venue of the primary side. Where do we expect to be? We are here. That shows that we're serious. We are prepared to win. So what happened if you fail to turn out for the second time? The commissioners that were constituted by collaborative political party will make that determination.
Do you see the possibility of the process continuing here after?
I will hope so, because when King Solomon had a challenge, 2 women contested over a child. One of them said, cut the baby into 2 and give me how to take her. The other one said, no, we want to keep the thing together. So we are prepared. That's why we are here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So, the voice of Senator Steve Zago, he's the national chairman of the opposition Liberty Party. He's been in conversation with the press here. We are still here in San Nicolas. So, we stay here. This is Sam TV. This is Sam TV. We stay here. We are still here. We actually want to talk to Mr. Dixon. Welcome. You are from the civil society background, and what can you tell us? What is your opinion about this process as a civil society actor?
We will speak on the civil society in this perspective, but for what is happening, is a calculated plan that they have come to derail, the existing peace our people are enjoying.
Calculated plan by whom?
Calculated plan in the sense that political party coming to conduct primary, you're supposed to be knowledgeable enough as to the issue, the rules, as to who is eligible, to be a part of the election. But this thing, from our observation was not done. Everyone just went in, and people who felt that they could be having voting right where they were not having, they felt disenchanted, and they decided to derail or exhibit, a behavior that will derail the process. So I want to condemn it, in a stronger thing. But now look at the civil society, or component or A.
But for us, as civil society, we are non-political.
Okay.
And what we want to tell the people is that the identical or primary need to be recalculated to involve knowledgeable people.
It should be playing well.
Playing well so that at least, transparency. We don't want for Nimba to be captured, on the picture.
Thank you, sir. So, he's a civil society actor.
If this is done your will,
this is considered Taa Wongbae.
That is what happens in democracy. Mutual respect for processes and for respective candidates.
Now, Councillor Gongloe, despite either being your sister and your support for her in these primaries, you are an elder member. Well, what went on a few minutes ago? What are you doing maybe to reach out to the other candidates who is now on ground?
Well, I hope I had Taa Wongbae. I don't know what I'm trying to do. He's a young man, I know very well. His father was older than me, but he used to be my friend, a very civil man. I hope that he will now support this. I don't have any historical evidence to say that he supports that. So let me be fair to him. I want to reach out to him. I want to reach out to the chairman of his party, the former chairman, Lafi was my student in law school, and we mutually respect each other. And I equally don't think that he will support such a situation. He will not support violence. He's a man who respects the democratic process. So I'm trying to reach out, and if I have opportunity to get the telephone number or anybody who is close to Taa Wongbae or the leaders of the party, I will call them. I have Mr. Cummings Yoma, the political leader of the party, but he's not in country, so I can't call him now. I don't have his phone number.
Thank you very much, Councillor Gongloe. Well, he's Councillor.
Okay. Councillor, let me just do a photo for you. So folks, this is the same TV. We're still here. He just listened to Councillor Taa Wongbae. He's one of the we see Representative Larry P. Yonkwe there, this embarking from his vehicle. So I think we can just talk to him.
So we are going towards him. Larry P. Yonkwe.
You are not here, and the process has been disrupted.
So,
what is your view?
I feel bad.
Why? Why?
What?
Yeah.
Disruption good. Disruption is a negative, negative connotation. So I feel bad. Yes, but it's a bad sample, but sometimes bad beginning with a good end. We're getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah. So why are you going to put together now for him?
Oh, this process must be ended. This process we must find finality to it.
Are you sure you're going to have it today?
But we have a state security here. So we hope we can find time to have
Do you see the what have you gathered as a reason for what happened here?
No, I'm in the monitoring radio. Delegate.
Do you see that as a good start for the CPP or Wongbae?
No, it's a bad start, but sometimes bad starts make a good ending. This is the alternative for the Liberian people.
What's the status of Madam Edith Gongloe-Weh and Taa Wongbae now? The two candidates that are going to the primary.
My guess is as good as yours. You being on the ground, I'm just coming. I went on the street to find some cool things to drink, and then I got this thing. Now even advised my security not to come. But someone
may say you are not here. Why happy?
Well, I didn't have control over the situation.
What's your own call now to the supporters of the both individuals?
I just want to talk to everybody concerned.
Did you see this coming?
Well, no, I didn't see it coming.
You are an executive.
We were going to operate in civility.
You are an executive of Alternative National Congress, and most of those we've thought to have pointed accusing finger at Taa Wongbae because the case was allegedly instigated by his supporters upon his entry into the hall.
Whatever you are saying, so I mean, what do you want me to say about it? You are saying something.
I'm saying most of those we've thought to.
Fingers are pointing at the ANC candidate.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hearing it. So why you want me to be judgmental?
Do you see the process to continue today?
I hope so.
What happens next?
Well, we're going to have a candidate at the end of the day. If not today, it can be at a later date. You know, we are a County City candidate. We were very conclusive, and we still have hope that we have.
Thank you very much.
Nimba is on record for that. Conclusive, proceedings. So we hope.
So you don't want them. What is the start of the case now? We learn that you already.
The case is in court. I don't want to belabor the point, but one thing I can tell Nimba people is that their money is protected. There is no PMC. Nobody got signature chain. They can't far out from their money. We are having a case this coming Saturday in Senegal. The first lawyers that we can have.
We learn that the court already placed injunction on the election.
Injunction on the process. And so we're going to go through it.
Are you still determined to continue with the process?
Yes. There is a liberation movement. Even if it is at the peril of my political future, I don't have a problem with that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Representative Larry P. Nyankwe. Representative Larry P. Nyankwe there in the conversation with the press here. There are some of you, let me say this, a lot of you are asking us to get to Taa. It is not our pleasure to report one-sided story, and this is not what we want to do. We have thought to, you know, the CPP is comprised of 4 major opposition political parties. We talked to Representative Roger Doma, who is from the Unity Party. He's given us his opinion. We've talked to Steve Zago, Senator Steve Zago, who is the national chairman of the Liberty Party. We have talked to Representative Larry P. Nyankwe, who is also from the Alternative National Congress. We are yet to talk to Madam Wei, and we are being told we have exerted frantic effort to get to Madam Wei, but we've been told that she's being held under security watch, so she cannot talk to the press. And Taa Wongbae and his supporters have already left the venue. So what we're going to do is to make effort to, we will make a follow-up on Taa Wongbae in subsequent time. As we speak, we are not seeing any of the ANC supporters around here besides Representative Larry P. Nyankwe. We are not seeing anybody around us here from the ANC. You know, he has been accused of in fact, his supporters have been accused of instigating this chaos. So I can assure you, all of you, our viewers, I can assure you that we will get to Taa Wongbae in subsequent time to respond to those allegations leveled against him that this chaos was instigated by his supporters. So rest assured and trust us, we'll make effort to get on Taa Wongbae. We are not here to report one-sided story, and as one of the vibrant and responsible media institutions in the country, we will do all we can to always balance our reports. We want to say thank you. Keep fighting us. Keep fighting us. We are still here at the grounds of the Nimba County Community College. Keep fighting us. So, keep fighting us. Mr. John Balier, you are the youth wing chair of Unity Party. Welcome to SEM TV. Welcome to the press. Welcome to the press in Nimba anyway.
Thank you very much, and thank you to the people of Nimba County.
Okay. Tell us, what's your view about this process?
Nothing much. The process was going on well. As you may know, as the press, delegates were called in, delegates listing were called, time were given, and I still have mine with me here as a qualified person. This is a photo card. This is the delegate card that was given me. Okay. So this tells you that the process was going on, and the 2 candidates were called to come in to be presented to the delegates for the election process, for campaigning process. And then Honorable Edith Gongloe-Weh came in respectfully and kindly, but to our utmost surprise, Taa Wongbae came up against us.
Wow. This is a very strong word.
I said against us because some of the people they brought, how they managed to enter the hall, they are not delegates. They are not part of the party.
How did you establish that they were brought by Taa?
But since they've been with Taa and they've been seen, and one of the person who instigated it, I've been arrested and said, Joe, you go there, you're not taking it, brought me. And then to our utmost surprise, another person that need to be arrested now is DJ Ganta. I have a video clip. You were one person who was the first to break the chairs and start throwing the chair. So the thing is, people are already praying that we should not hold. And my dad's appointment is that he could not control his guys. You don't understand him, right? Because if either came in, the president was used to be sure of the delegates and you allow the president to go. but they decided to disrupt the process. But what I can tell the world and do Washington today is election will be held tonight, today.
Okay.
And CPP will come from here with Kennedy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So folks, John Barlier. So folks, I've been informed that Mr. Taa Wongbae is calling for a press conference. Yeah, let's go. I've been informed that Mr. Taa Wongbae is calling for the press conference, so we are rushing there now. So okay. So this is Sam TV. Who has my key? Where is Caesar? Who has my back key? I gave it to Caesar. He brought it here. Yeah, he brought it here. So Mr. Taa Wongbae is calling for a press conference, I'm informed. So we are now we're going. So we are now moving to where Mr. Taa Wongbae is. I'm being informed that he's calling for a press conference. So those of you watching us, please be with us. Rejoin us, just join us in the next 5 minutes. We'll be in conversation with Mr. Taa Wongbae to give us his side of the entire happening here, or to respond or speak to what is unfolding here today. Thank you so much. This is Sam TV again. Join us in the next 5 minutes. We will be in conversation with Mr. Taa Wongbae of the Alternative National Congress, the man who has been accused of instigating this chaos. Thank you. My name is Augustine Dan. Keep following us.